Weather updates coming in from different parts of the country, because the country and different parts, different states are still reeling under the monsoon fury. Let's pick up the details. North India continues to reel under the impact of heavy rains and swollen rivers. From Delhi to Himachal, Punjab to Jammu and Kashmir, flood-like conditions persist. These are the visuals coming in from different parts of the country, as I said before, specifically from the North India. In the national capital, the Yamuna River is still flowing above the danger mark. Several low-lying areas remain submerged. These are the drone visuals from Mayur Vihar this morning, showing floodwaters as they continue to affect normal life in the national capital and surrounding regions. At Signature Bridge, the Yamuna Bank metro pillars are still underwater, while at Majnu Ka Tila, water has started to recede. In the Monastery Market too, the waterlogging still remains, though shopkeepers are cautiously reopening their establishments, trying to return to normalcy.
I'm here at the famous Signature Bridge of the national capital. From here, let's have a look at the top angle view of River Yamuna. Here you can clearly see that the Yamuna is flowing in a ferocious state. The strong waves are visible. Also, the water seems to be a little bit muddy as the impact of bad weather and continuous landslide in the mountain area has affected Delhi and NCR region as well. And as we know that in this situation, the water has been continuously released from Haryana's Hathini Kund barrage. Lakhs of cusics of tons of water are still continuously being released, and that's why the Yamuna crossed the danger mark. But there is a slight decline in the water level now, as the current reading is 206.51. However, the low-lying areas are still submerged. There in the visuals you can see that the low-lying areas of River Yamuna is still submerged. Trees are partially submerged, and also on the other side, as we can see, that is the Majnu Ka Tila area, which was completely drawn in the last few days. But now there is a slight relief, as we can see that water has receded from that area as well. This is the other side of the Signature Bridge, and in the visual you can see that this is the Yamuna Bank metro station, and the pillars of the metro station is completely submerged in water. On normal days, the water level is 10 to 15 feet below, but now as the water level has increased in the last few days, the pillars got drawn, but there is a slight decline, and hence 2 to 3 feet of water has receded. On the other side, you can see that these trees are still submerged, and there is heavy destruction of trees as well. And the low-lying area on the other side of Signature Bridge is still drowned right now.
Now, from the old Loha Bridge, visuals show the water just 1 to 1.5 feet below the bridge's lower portion, keeping authorities and also residents on alert.
There has been a slight decline in the water level of River Yamuna. To understand that, we are here at the old Loha Bridge, and in the visual you can clearly see that the lower portion of bridge is now above the water level. Earlier, up until yesterday, it was touching the water, and also now it is 1 to 1.5 feet above the water level. Earlier it was totally submerged, the lower portion of the old Loha Bridge. And also the pedestrian movement and vehicular movement was closed earlier, and it hasn't been resumed, although there is a decline in the water level. The current reading is 206.50, but still it is above the danger mark, and hence the traffic has been diverted towards Signature Bridge and ITO. Daily commuters are facing heavy difficulty in travelling as well. Trains have also been suspended, and people of Delhi are waiting that these would be resumed again, as they are facing a lots of difficulty. But then again, authorities have warned people to not move towards the low-lying areas, as the water is still flowing above the danger mark, and hence Delhi is on alert. And also continuously the water is being released from the Hathini Kund barrage, Okhla barrage and Wazirabad, seeing the condition bad weather in the mountain areas and the continuous landslide.
Meanwhile, in Rajasthan's Pali district, a major accident was narrowly averted in Sojat's Gaguda village. 4 to 5 people trying to cross the river in a strong current were suddenly swept away, but were rescued by local swimmers who risked their own lives to protect them. These are the visuals coming in straight from Pali of Rajasthan. Now, in Ambala cantonment of Punjab, heavy rainfall has led to severe waterlogging in wards 11 and 12, affecting the SIDC industrial area and Vikaspuri. Residents from the worst hit localities have been shifted to dharmshalas, where food and essentials are being provided to them. The irrigation department has pressed into service diesel and electric pumps to drain water back into the Tangri and Ola rivers. While the skies have cleared, the damage assessment, particularly in the industrial areas, is still currently underway. Amid the widespread devastation, the Indian Air Force continues its large-scale humanitarian operations in Punjab, Himachal Pradesh and Jammu and Kashmir. Indian Air Force helicopters have evacuated around 441 people from Bharmor, Chamba and airlifted more than 10,000 kilograms of essential relief material into Kullu and Kishtwar. From Delhi to Punjab, Rajasthan to Himachal, the story remains the same: swollen rivers, stranded citizens and an administration racing against time. Even as waters begin to recede in some of the areas, the scale of destruction and the long road to recovery are becoming clearer day by day. These are the visuals coming in from different parts of the country. From the left, you can see Mayur Vihar of Delhi, then the aftermath of heavy rains in Rajasthan. Then we are showing you the visuals coming in from Haryana. And last but not the least, in the right corner, you are looking at the visuals coming in from Tawi Bridge of Jammu. Now, in a heartfelt gesture of solidarity, Delhi's Chief Minister Rekha Gupta has announced 5 crore rupees in financial aid to the Punjab Chief Minister's Relief Fund. The move comes as parts of Punjab reel under severe floods. Expressing deep empathy, Chief Minister Rekha Gupta said the pain of our brothers and sisters in Punjab is our shared pain. She offered prayers for the affected families and hoped for a swift recovery, peace and prosperity to return to the sacred land.
हमारे पड़ोसी राज्य पंजाब में इस समय हालात चल रहे हैं बाढ़ के, और जिस तरह की परिस्थितियों में वहाँ के निवासी चल रहे हैं, अपनी ओर से बहुत ही संवेदनाएं प्रकट करती हूँ। ईश्वर इस दिक्कत से, इस मुसीबत से जल्द ही उन सबको राहत दे। और दिल्ली सरकार की ओर से हम पंजाब सीएम रिलीफ फंड में 5 करोड़ रुपए की सहायता देने की घोषणा करते हैं। हम उन्हें चाहते हैं कि पंजाब जल्दी इन विकट स्थितियों से निकल कर के बाहर आए, वहाँ का हर नागरिक राहत महसूस करे, वहाँ के लोगों को फिर से अपनी दिनचर्या, अपना घर परिवार मिल पाए, और जो परिस्थितियाँ वहाँ चल रही है पानी के कारण से, वो सब ठीक हो पाए। वसुदेव कुटुंबकम, हम पूरी धरती एक परिवार के नाते हैं। पंजाब और दिल्ली पड़ोसी राज्य हैं, और पड़ोस के अपने इस दुख दर्द में दिल्ली उनके साथ में खड़ी है, कंधे से कंधा मिला करके। मैंने स्वयं मुख्यमंत्री जी से बात भी की थी कि किसी भी प्रकार की और भी कोई सहायता उनको हमसे चाहिए, हम उनके लिए तैयार हैं।